Hey, welcome back to my channel. So today is a bit of an update on how I am getting on with my postpartum body. So first of all, at the beginning, I'll just give you a bit of history on my weight loss journey. So just over 16 years ago, probably like 17 years ago now actually, I lost 3 stone in 3 months. I didn't diet, I followed Slim and World. So I changed my eating habits, changed my lifestyle, and I lost 3 stone. Went from a 16 to a size 8 to 10. I went from 12.5 stone to 9 stone 7, and I am 5'6". Then I maintained that weight loss for a long time. I did sort of fluctuate between 9'7" and 10. Didn't really mind either way. The lowest I've ever been is 9'3", but I think that was too low. And basically, for my wedding, I got down to about 9, 10, because I'd gone up to about 10, and I felt really good at that weight. So anywhere sort of around 9, 10 is like my ideal weight. But I'm not hung up on numbers, so I prefer to go on like dress sizes and like muscle mass and also actual body fat, because I think that's more important. I'm getting in size 8 clothes, which is just like mind-blowing to me, and obviously I had my twins 7 months ago. So all through the IVF process I did gain weight because I was stimulating eggs. So obviously, you know, you do gain weight because it's quite a traumatic thing to go through. So both for your body and mind really. So I had the twins, and it's a strange timeline, it's a long timeline, so sorry if I'm rambling, but I had the twins. I didn't put loads of weight on while I was pregnant with the twins, and obviously a lot of that would have been water. I had 2 placentas, and although I was food optimizing and eating how I've always eaten, I wasn't as perfect as I would have been before I was pregnant, obviously. So I started my personal training journey at the beginning of December, and obviously we're now at the beginning of April. So I decided that I needed a little bit of help to get motivated, and also I needed to just have that hour to concentrate on me and just make sure that it was planned in, and I would get out of the house and I would go. So I don't get to go to the gym anywhere near as much as I used to. So this is the best I can do at the moment. So Monday I have my PT session. Tuesday morning I do 45 minutes of RPM, which is basically like sprint. I do body pump class, which is 45 minutes, which is weights. And then Wednesday I might be able to get to a quick gym class in the morning. If not, I go walking. Thursday I run my Slim and Well group, and Friday I've got the swimming with the boys on Monday, which is a baby class I go to, and I go to another baby class on Friday. So that's my priority on the Friday. So Friday and Saturday I'll squeeze a walk in if I can, and then Sunday is our only family day, so I don't want to go to the gym on a Sunday. So I used to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday. So it's a big difference. So this is the best I can do. So weight wise, I don't weigh myself every week, so I don't need to. I don't feel the need to. I'm quite happy, and like I said, I'm getting in some size 8 clothes. So weight wise, the last time I weighed myself, which was a little while ago, I was 10 stone 1, and that might surprise some people because a lot of people think that I'm a lot smaller now than I was before I got pregnant. I'm not really, not on the scales, and that's why it's important not to get too hung up on the scales, because inch loss wise, yeah, I am smaller. I can't really show you because I'm wearing jeans, but my actual waist bit up here, excuse my horrendous tattoo, I've got lots of horrendous tattoos. My actual waist bit around here and here is definitely smaller, and my tummy is getting there. The lower part of it is still a bit swollen. This tattoo, oh my god, I had that tattoo when I was like 14. Obviously my parents didn't know about it, and they weren't happy about it, and it's horrific. But it's part of me, and there's not a lot I can do about it. So yeah, like waist, this bit of my waist is smaller. Arm wise, let's have a look. So I'm getting more toned on my arms, so underneath there's still a little bit of work, but my actual muscle here is definitely coming back, so that's good. My shoulders are quite toned, which I can't really show you in here. Legs, they're the same. I was born with these legs, they're my mum's legs, and they're not going anywhere. So I'm never going to be one with tall, skinny, long legs. That's just never going to be me. So weight wise, that's what I am, but I'm going to tell you now about my measurements. So I'm going to just get up the notes that I've made. So I started off with chest size 86.5 and now I'm chest size 86. So a tiny difference. That's fine. Obviously my boobs haven't really gone down that much, so I wasn't expecting my chest to go, and I do a lot of chest weight, so that's fine. When we did the waist, we did it around the belly button. If you do your waist measurements around here, sometimes it's not accurate because you're going to do it at different points every time, whereas if you use your belly button's not going anywhere, so you can always make sure it's at the same point every time. So bearing in mind I had the boys in September, I had to think about that then, they were due in October but I had them in September. So September, October, November, December, so I was already 3 months postpartum at this point. Nearly 4 months, so my tummy had already gone down low. So this is through exercise and eating healthily. So my waist went from 83 centimeters to 74, and that's the biggest part of my waist. My upper waist is a lot smaller than that. Hips 102 to 99, obviously hips aren't going anywhere, and my arms are the same. So my goal was to turn more of my arms into muscle, which is obviously what I'm doing. But do you know what really, and I'm gonna swear, do you know what really pissed me off? I've got to be honest, was my thighs. Like, I was fuming. So I do loads of walking now with the boys. Well, not loads, but way more than I used to. I'm a lot more active, but my thighs haven't moved, not even half a centimetre. They're exactly the same. So these thighs aren't going anywhere. I could do all the lunges, I could do all the running, I could do whatever. They're not going to go. They're just my genes. So my genes are in my genes and they're not going anywhere. Thanks, Mum. So height, obviously my height hasn't changed. Weight, obviously that's changed. BMI, it's around 23, so that's pretty good. It has been lower than that, so I'm all right with that. Body fat is now 28.3%. This was a couple of weeks ago, so it might have gone down a bit more, but it was originally 32%. And then hydration levels are up. My muscle mass is up, so that's 45.5. And then what was interesting was my metabolic age has gone down to 30. Yep, I'll take that. I'll take that. And the body of a 30-year-old. And then my visceral fat is down to 3.5, which is all the fat around your organs and things like that. So that's gone down as well. So yeah, in terms of my body stats and my measurements, I'm quite happy, apart from the thighs. But considering I've had twins, I think I'm doing all right. The only reason I've made this video, I don't really talk about my weight all the time, because I think it's important that women don't get too fixated with that. When you're in full-on weight loss mode, it is dead important to have a goal and a target, yes. So when I was a Slimming World member, I had my goal at 9'7", that was what I wanted to be. And while I was single, or while I was partying loads, or while I was young, that was my perfect weight. I'm a mum of twins now, I don't go out loads, I'm not as bothered about fitting into a little tight dress every week. So your goals will change, and that's cool. So I'm quite happy sat around sort of 9, 10, that's what I'm aiming to get down to. But does it really matter? It's not going to change my dress size. It's not massively going to change how I look. So I'm not that bothered. I'm just going to keep, you know, just going to keep working out when I can, and just concentrating on building muscle and getting fitter. I definitely need to get my fitness levels up. So yeah, that's my overall picture where I'm at now. I get asked all the time, honestly you wouldn't believe, people actually inbox me a lot asking me what I weigh, and it's a weird one because obviously my account started off as a weight loss account, and my weight has been published in magazines and stuff like that when I was in the Slimming World magazine. So you know, it's out there, but it's still not very comfortable to be asked what you weigh. It's like being asked how old you are. Like, I don't mind, I tell people how old I am, I tell people what I weigh if they really want to know. But it's just not something I want to talk about all the time, especially when I've got young girls following me and things like that. I don't want people to get hung up with weight. So, but that answers your questions, hopefully. So I'm just going to carry on doing what I'm doing, and yeah, there we are. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, bit of a rambling video, bit of a random one, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Please stick around if you like these sorts of videos. I also do beauty, fashion. Do you like my new top? I've got my new top on today. This is linked on my 21 Buttons account, and I'll pop a link below if you like it. I quite like it. And yes, I post twin stuff, baby stuff, fashion, beauty, Slimming World, food recipes, etc, etc, etc. So have a good day, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.